Ukraine to receive first Abrams tanks in September.
Here's a summary of the article.
The armed forces of Ukraine may receive the first American Abrams tanks as early as this September, informed sources told Politico. The plan is to send a handful of Abrams tanks to Germany in August, where they will undergo final refurbishments. Once that process is complete, the first batch of Abrams will be shipped to Ukraine the following month, the media writes. In total, the U.S. plans to provide Ukraine with 31 tanks, so 1 battalion. The first batch will include 6 to 8 equipment units, Politico writes. Currently, the partners are working on, as quickly as possible. However, the source does not specify the exact terms. The armed forces must undergo a 10-week training course at the Grafenwehr army base in Germany before they can use the tanks. According to the plan, about 200 Ukrainian soldiers should finish training by the end of the summer, CBS News previously reported.
This post received a score of 2,800, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Great to see the support continuing for Ukraine. Very much appreciated to see so many countries supporting Ukraine and the Ukrainian people.
Russia is relying on the West losing interest. This is us demonstrating that we're just getting started on the serious stuff.
The US have more armor ready at the Polish border than that was lost so far this war. NATO ramping up production is scary.
He looked up at them and asserted that they were from American military cargo planes returning from making deliveries. Sure enough, next thing we knew, there was a news story about a big consignment of U.S. equipment aid for Ukraine. They must have gotten some good toys. There had clearly been quite a few aircraft making the run. When I think about American logistics capabilities, I will always remember that sky full of contrails from a whole fleet of cargo planes.
I believe this quote is attributed to Pershing but certainly rings true, if not more so. Today, infantry wins battles, logistics wins wars. As a 2-star armchair general, here is my advice. All Abrams tanks should have anti-mine plow attached to them, and they should spearhead any future offensive.
My knowledge about minesweepers comes from Reddit, because there are plenty of military people here. 1. Tank crews experience serious concussions using sweepers, and the doctrine is to replace the crew after 4 explosions. Each battlefield is different, so the ideal approach is say 6 minesweepers staggered back side by side to clear a wide swath of ground. A single sweeper becomes a problem if it is hit or breaks down.
Are you saying minesweepers should be remote controlled?
Never thought of that, although it must have been tried.
Do they have the supply chain logistics for these tanks figured out yet? I remember reading they demand a lot of maintenance if they are the Abrams the US promised. I'd assume they're knocking out the logistics and stockpiling supplies while the tank operators are training. Doubt they'd leave those things till the last second. So, I've been working as a government contractor for almost 20 years, and the one thing I've learned is not to assume. 2 cents. In a war where NATO, US is flexing its nuts, I'll assume. Well, that's fair enough. It's that I've seen some things. A multi-government, complex military operation just can't be that easy to navigate. Especially with one of our own senators preventing the natural promotion of senior military officers. We've seen it multiple times this war already. Ukrainians are trained on something, just about to wrap it up, then boom. Gift-wrapped shipment with everything they need for the thing they've been training on for 2 months. That can't just be coincidence every time.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.